Hi, this is Jen from Newton's Nook Designs, and I'm here today to talk about our new masking stencil sets. We just released these two brand new stencil sets that are 4x9, and each one is a 2-pack. In this one you get circles and squares, and this one you get hearts in both orientations. So the one in front is vertical, and the one behind that is going to be horizontal. So I'll show you how that works and what you get when you open these up. So when you open these up, you're going to get something like this. So you can see that these inner pieces are actually connected. So all you need to do is just repeatedly rotate that. Or if you want, you could take an X-Acto knife and carefully cut them apart. But basically, you just kind of rotate them, they'll fall apart, and then you have the outer edge and the inner pieces for doing all kinds of different masking. First up, I'm going to show you how to use that circle one to create a blend. So I've just put a piece of tape on the back of this, and I'm going to put that down so it doesn't move. Now, these stencil sets also have a grid line etched on them, which helps you align your project. So as you can see, this stencil is bigger than the card front I'm making, but I can use that grid and just line it up pretty close to center. It's really easy, like that. Then you just get out your favorite ink and start playing. For this one, I'm going to start out with some pink, and I'm just going to do all these circles in pink. Now you could easily make these different colors or do different techniques with them. I'm just starting out with pink here. I'm using Distress Oxide inks and sponge daubers, but you could also use other types of inks. You could use stencil brushes if you prefer, however you like to work. And you could easily come back with a second color and give these like an ombre effect. There's all kinds of things you could do with these. So I'm going to show you right away a kind of fun little technique. So this gives you the 3 circles. You take that off and you've got 3 fun circles. Now you could add a sentiment in these. You could put a character in each one. This is our newest little Smitten Kittens duo here. You could do all kinds of things. Or you could try to add another effect and simply slide this down like this. Take a different color. So I've kind of just centered those, and now I'm going to come over with the yellow. So here's another fun thing you could do, and if you look at our blog and our website, you'll see some really cool examples of things our design team have done, blending the stencils in different ways like this. So this way you can create kind of a really cool multi-circle pattern all the way across your card, like that. Now you could again use multiple colors. I'm simply doing yellow and pink. It looks like that. And then if you want to do one going the other direction, you just line that last circle up and do, oops, look at that, and do this end. Guess I didn't have enough tape on there. All right, so that's the circles. Now, you can do the same thing with the hearts or the squares. So let me show you some of the hearts. So here's one of the hearts. I used pink, yellow, and pink again. And this is the vertical hearts and the horizontal hearts. And these are on 4x9 pieces of paper, but again, you can make them any size to match the card size you create. And here's some circles that are just 3 different colors, and 3 squares that are different colors. So that's some of the things you can do. What you can also do is you can use those inner pieces. So this piece I'm going to use, let me get a fresh piece of tape here so it doesn't, well this one actually, I'm not going to go all the way to the edge, so I'm just going to tape it right on the top and bottom. And I'm going to use this piece again just to line up those middle images. So I'm going to tape that down for a minute. And then I've already put tape on the back of my inner pieces. Now, you could also use like a removable spray adhesive if you prefer that. Just make sure to clean your stencil after you use it. If you just use tape, it'll come off easy, but if you use an adhesive, just make sure you wash it. All right, so now we've got those centered because I use this as a template to center it. Now, this time I'm going to use 3 different colors, and I'm going to go around the edges. So we've got the yellow here. I'm still holding it down even though it's taped just because I don't trust my luck. So depending on how far you want to go outside of it or how heavy you want to go, you could go all the way to the edge, or you could just make little halos around each shape. And then I have a pink. This is Worn Lipstick, Distress ink, Distress Oxide ink. Like that. And then I've got a Cracked Pistachio. This color combo would be great for spring. It would be great for Easter, maybe even Valentine's. But you can easily change up the theme by changing the colors. And again, you could put these in another place on your card and do it again if you want to create more layers. And then you just pop off like that. So that's another cool way to create with this masking stencil. And again, these would be great like little spots to put characters inside or sentiments, things like that. And I tried that technique with all of the shapes again, so I'll show you how that looks. So here's what it would look like with the squares and the circles. And then the hearts horizontally. That time I just used pink. And here they are vertically, and I made the center one yellow to kind of accent it a little more. So that's a fun way you can use the masks, both pieces, the outside and the inside. So you get a lot of options. Another thing I wanted to show you quick that you could do is you could use this to mask out other stencils. So in this case, I have created 3 hearts in an orientation of vertical. And now I'm going to add a second layer of stenciled hearts. So I'm going to do the middle one, I think. And in this case, I think you could easily, I'm only going to do the center one. You could do all 3, but I'm just going to do that so I only get the center one. And I'm going to add little hearts over that top. I'm going to tape this down again, like so. Make sure my bottom one's not going to move either. And then I'm going to take a darker pink. This is a picked raspberry. And stencil over. So that underneath stencil is masking out. So the only thing my ink is applying to is that heart shape that I've already inked up in a lighter pink. Let's make sure we get this really nice and dark. So then, and I just use that to protect my other stencils, but if you've got a good steady hand, you wouldn't have to do that. So then I pull this off, and then I pull that off, and ta-da! How fun is that? So think of all the things you could do with that. You could do confetti inside the circles or squares for birthday cards. You could do all kinds of things with that. It would even be cute that then to go back and do these two with the hearts, maybe with a white texture paste. So many cool things you can do with these. I did want to show you how they work with our, these are designed to work with our Slimline stencils, die sets if you have those. So let me show you how they fit. So if you have our Slimline windows and portholes, you can have these two pieces that come with that. Or I guess it's frames and portholes. So you could use this piece behind that if you'd like, or you could trim this out so it matches up with the edge of that one. And then again, you have a really cool setting for some of the characters. If you have the Slimline frames and windows, you can match up these squares will fit just inside this die here that has the 3 windows. So that's kind of fun. You could also put the hearts inside the windows, like so. Put something on there. So all kinds of opportunities for mixing and matching products. These all work really great together. Let me show you just to end a few cards that I have created using this. Here is a cheers card. So this is our cocktail mixer stamp set. So I created a background, simple 3 circles, and then I stamped the word cheers on the center one and added a cocktail to each circle. So that's a really great simple card. It'd be great for a birthday or a celebration. I also created, this is definitely a birthday card, where I've got the 2 ladies holding the big gifts, and I use the square that fits just inside the window from that Windows Slimline die set, frames and windows. For the circle one, you may have seen this on the Release Week blog hop. This one I used the fire truck and the ambulance from our Love Emergency set, and in the center one circle I actually embossed over the stenciled circle the sentiment. So that's a fun way to use that to frame your project. Lastly, I have this kitty card using our Smitten Kittens stamp set. And we've got You're the Cat's Meow in the center, and then I add a little heart using our Heart Frames die set. And we've got Toulouse and Marlowe on the top and bottom. I've been practicing coloring the kitties like our own kitties, Toulouse and Marlowe. And so we've got hearts. This would be a great Valentine, or just to tell someone you think they're awesome. And I did want to mention that you can also use these, although they're designed to work on Slimline, you can also use them on a regular A2 card. So here's an A2 card I created using just 2 of the 3 hearts, and it will line up nicely to fit 2 centered on your card, vertically or horizontally. And then I added the ambulance from our Love Emergency stamp set. And here's just showing you, how it will work vertically on a card front. So that is our brand new product. I hope that you've enjoyed this video today, and I hope you will go over to our shop and check out this product and looked at all the samples the design team has made. If you purchase this product and create something with it, make sure to share it with us in our Create and Share group on Facebook. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.